Face I request everyone to raise for a praise song. I like to say, a new lamp, a piece of art can transform a room. Now it's time to light the lamp, symbolizing the elimination of knowledge and wisdom. Now I request our chief guest, Dr. S. Sampathkumar, to light the lamp. Order. Follow the principal to light the lamp. Follow the vice principal. Follow the Dr. S. Manju, I please join for thank you. Followed by Dr. Rashid. Thank you all. It's a privilege to salute the gathering. If the highest aim of a captain were to pursue his sin, he would keep it in that mood forever. Now I request our respected principal, Dr. A. Omachandran, to deliver the welcome address.
Good morning, respected guest speaker of inauguration of 7-day program, Dr. Sampathkumar sir, Professor and Head of the Department of Sociology and University, and the coordinator of this 7-day program, our Vice Chancellor, Dr. Nanjappa sir, the other members of IAC and teaching members, I greet you all. Today is a wonderful day in this academic year 2024-25 because our second FDP program is inaugurated with the music heads today. The theme of the 7-day FDP program is the use of ICT tools to make our classroom for smart teaching and better learning. It is a need of this hour. We teachers are responsible to make the students and motivate them to improve self-learning practices. Nowadays, plenty of electronic tools are available. Why not? I can say that ICT tools. When we type ICT tools in the Google, we can have even the mobile phone, computer system, and also laptop. Then any Google Classroom, Google Meet, so many items we can see. So by the way of using any of these tools, the student can learn by himself. It's called self-learning. As a student of higher educational institutions, if the students are not come forward for self-learning activity, we lose out. Our role, the teachers' role, is very limited now. It is not only because of the inventions and innovation and electronic tools available now, but also the students are also using these tools frequently. Our duty is very limited just by acting in the right form. That is the necessity nowadays. So I'm very happy to inaugurate the 7-day FDP program today, and also it is my duty to congratulate the members again for organizing this FDP program in association with the Department of Sociology, Bharat University. In this occasion, I welcome the guest speaker and all other members, especially the members who joined through online. Yes, as per the yesterday statistical data, nearly 90 members are registered in police LTP program, that is apart from our own state. I hope more members will come, and I welcome those members are also who are present, that is through online. So with these few words, I wish to have this program to attain successful. So thank you very much. I wish you good luck.
Thank you, Mr. Wong. It's time to honor the chief guest. I request our principal to honor the chief guest with the show. Now I request principal to present the letter to the chief guest. The supreme part of leadership is unquestionable integrity. Now I request our respected Vice Principal, Dr. Chi Ranjaba, I place the call to share the glitch of the FDP.
Most respected seniors of this inauguration, beloved principal, faculty members of our institution, those who are joining through the online, good morning to all of you. I take my pleasure to share about the online faculty development program to this August audience. This faculty development program on ICT tools for smart teaching and blended learning integrated with the necessary skills and knowledge to leverage modern technology enhancing their teaching methodologies. The program focuses on the integration of information and communication technology tools to create engaging, interactive, personalized learning experiences. Through hands-on sessions and expert-led discussions, participants will explore various ICT tools that support smart teaching, such as multimedia content creation, collaborative platforms, and assessment tools. Program also delves into the concept of blended learning, exploring how to combine traditional face-to-face instruction with online learning to create flexible and effective educational environments. By the end of the FDP, I assure you that faculty members will be well prepared to integrate these technologies into their classrooms, fostering a more dynamic and student-centered learning experience. So as an IPLC coordinator and the organizing secretary of this program, I am very much thankful to Dr. Sampath Master who has accepted our request to collaborate this program and conduct this program today. So this is our second occasion. So last year we conducted the same kind of program with a different topic, and this is the second year. And I hope that this will continue forever. I really thank you very much, sir. And I'm very happy to be here, and thank you all for registering and participating. I hope that all the excellent experts are there waiting to educate you, and you will get more benefited. Thank you very much for having given me this opportunity. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you so much for providing an overview about the update. So now we observe to have Dr. S. Sampath Kumar, Professor in Head Department of Sociology at Bharatiya University, University, a true visionary who has made a significant difference in the lives of many. The dedication, the perseverance, and the passion are the testament to the power of human potential.
Good morning to one and all. First of all, I am thankful to the management of Sri Venkateshwara Arts and Science College. I thank Chairman and Secretary, all their top management for this wonderful opportunity to collaborate with your esteemed college. And I'm really indebted and gratitude to Dr. A. Mohan, Principal of this college, and Dr. Nanjapan sir, Vice Principal and IPAC Coordinator. I think 2 years at stretch we are collaborating with your college to conduct activities. Last year actually, for some reasons I could not make it here. But this time when Nanjapan sir said I wanted to come, because the kind of dynamism the institution is showing, as well as principal and vice principal are very much initiating many such activities. Because when Nanjapan sir actually puts all the photographs and status, whatever program your college is conducting, I think even university partners like us, we are not conducting such programs in the big part of students. It's really a great opportunity to meet you all and to share my views about this particular activity. Because the FDP conducting is becoming mandatory now. Because many accreditations, maybe for NAR or NAC accreditation, these all becoming requirements. So more than requirements, when I started my teaching career, no such things were happening. Okay, at that time, we go and take class and come. We are on our own. Okay, whatever way we teach, we thought that is a way to teach. Or sometimes if we have any difficulty, and we may ask our fellow colleagues or seniors how to go about. But now these type of activities are really the great opportunities for faculty like us. Okay, to know about the techniques. Okay, what is the recent developments? So that it is nice that we teachers all the time are updated and ready, so that we take information and recent information to the students. So that's really a great thing I think your college is doing, and particularly connecting this activity through online. Even people from other part of the country also benefits out of this. And the theme chosen for this year's FDP, I think it's most needed and needed now. ICT tools for smart teaching and blended learning. ICT tools, not going to talk much about it, can be fine. Tell about list of ICT tools with you week. And what actually the blend, smart teaching and blended learning. Okay, because smart teaching is individualized. Okay, each faculty are very unique in that aspect. Okay, though maybe belongs to the same department, maybe learn the same concepts, but still the way we teach, the way we approach the content, okay, the material we require, and the content delivery in the classroom, okay, clarifying the doubts of the students. So all this are so individualized. It's 100%, it differs from you and me. Okay, so that way I think there is no clear-cut definition what actually is smart teaching. Okay, what actually smart teaching is that taking the complex concepts, making it very simple and taking to the students. Okay, that is the I feel it is a smart teaching. To make it more simple and even complex concepts, I think ICT tools are helping because whenever we have any doubts, any clarifications, we just go to the Google and okay, because that gives you a lot of definitions, synonyms, a lot of explanations, okay, elaborations, references. Okay, so that helps us to understand the concepts in a better way, in multiple ways, with the different perspectives, so that if we carry that to the students, and students also, benefits a lot. Another important point to note about smart teaching is now the current modern learning or teaching. I think it's students are sometimes looks more smarter than us. Why? Because they are all the time touch through with the internet and the online informations. So what happens is that if we go to the class, at least one point we have to tell the student which he is not aware about it, but he or she is not aware, which is becoming a harder task in recent times. Okay, because whatever you are going and telling to the students already know about it. Okay. So that is the important aspect I think we need to improve. I think this will be certainly help you how to smartly use the ICT tools to make our teaching more smart. Okay. In that, I think few techniques or strategies already people are practicing it. I think in 6 days of time, you learn a lot of strategies to how to improve our teaching and make it more smart. Particularly, the context of flipped classroom. Earlier and all, when I was doing my schooling, okay, because we learn morning we will be in the classroom and afternoon will be taken to somewhere, maybe in the, where they just leave it and we go and talk to people. So actually now it is flipped properly. Okay. Means you put the students in an environment, so students observe. They come to the classroom and then ask them what actually they experience. With their experience, then we connect to what are the fundamentals and foundations or the contents we are planning to teach. So it should be a flipped classroom. Even otherwise, they can call it as experiential learning. Okay, more experience, hands-on trainings, that would help a lot. So that is, I think it's going to be a recent developments, okay, in a different form. Okay, now, for example, now we are here, it's very hard to, experience about maybe, the urban area or metropolitan cities, what's actually happening there, okay, all that. So now that is what that, ICT tools are helping us now. It gives us real-time ideas, real-time, visuals, sounds or audio visuals. So this helps us to even refine our knowledge and sharpen our knowledge, so that even helps to make our teaching more smart. And when we come to about blended learning, okay, when we were all learning, I think most of us, okay, only blackboard teaching. Okay, for us, teachers only the source. There's no such fine, right? Okay, whatever teacher is teaching is for us. That's the knowledge we gain. But now, in current learning, it's 100% blended learning. Okay, it is traditional way of teaching classroom, chalk and board. Apart from that, other part of learning like science have come, MOOC courses have come. Okay, a lot of online platforms are there. Okay, anything you want to learn or anything students want to learn, I think they can learn. Even for example, in our department, post-graduation department, hope I think you all may be practicing. Okay, value-added programs. Okay, and job-oriented programs. They call. What actually value-added programs? You teach a course. Example, I'll tell you. We teach a course like medical sociology. Okay, because medical sociology is a very important course for the students to learn. But we teach them theories, we teach them basics, we teach them concepts. But anything they want to learn or anything leads to or takes them for a decided career, then we will give them kind of value-added program. Value-added means whatever they are learning in the classrooms. Okay, so adding one more course for them for 30 hours both hands-on and as well as sessions by the experts. So it adds value to the what they have learned in the classroom. So we have introduced it's various mandatory for by the university to job oriented to value-added programs. Now, along with learning of medical sociology, students learn healthcare management services. Okay, why this is the value-added program? Because when they learn this type of ideas, particularly sessions by doctors, sessions by hospital administrators, sessions by nursing administrators, okay, like that, and hands-on delivery. They take you to the hospital, they go around, even administrator via the hospital, administrators in the hospitals. So after this course, sociology, if they are willing to work as a social worker somewhere in the hospitals, these particular value-added program and knowledge certainly helps them a lot. Okay, this is what actually we call as a blended learning. Okay, and even we teach rural sociology today. But along with that, we even give them a course like NGO management as an online program. Particularly, we ask them to take those lines. Okay, another value-added program. Why we say like that? Because even they have an opportunity after that, even to work at NGOs. Okay, so these are all I feel is a kind of blended learning, kind of traditional pattern of starting board that we all do. Okay, and apart from that, giving them kind of digital experiences, so that together they'll understand the concepts better, so that they'll never forget in their even in the when we help them in millions. Okay, so I think this particular FDP is really a great initiative. So thanks to you once again, sir. Both principal and vice principal for coordinating with us, Department of Sociology and Population Studies. To tell about our department, because last 2 years they have collaborating, I will just finish very briefly. Because I studied in the same department in 1988 to 90. Because our department started in 1970, and it's an extension center of University of Madras. Okay, in 1982, they actually converted as University of University. From then, I think still the course is going on, right? And maybe for 7, 8 years, there was not much of enrollment. Otherwise, continuously, programs going on. Okay, but many of them, those who are learned are now even in civil service, even they are most of the universities in Tamil Nadu and Pondicherry, head of the departments are mostly learned from the Department of Sociology. So that way, really, we are very proud and honored to associate with Sri Venkateshwara College of Arts and Science to conduct this FDP program on ICT tools. And thanks to you all, and thanks to respected principal and vice principal for this wonderful opportunity to FDP work and works. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for inspiring words and thought-provoking narratives about ICT issues. Yeah, yeah, but there will be a short commercial break. 11:45, the next session will commence.
Got it? we will need the opportunity to speak about the right because
Oh, bagus kita kada tahu itu nama nasa.
So good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. On behalf of Sri Venkateswara Arts and Science College, Internal Quality Assurance Cell, and the Department of Sociology, Bharatiya University, I welcome you all for this 7-day national level online faculty development program on ICT tools for smart learning, smart teaching, and blended learning. It's my pleasure and honor to welcome our resource person of this session, Dr. M. Parthasarathi, an associate professor in the Department of Educational Technology at Bharatiya University, Coimbatore. With over 23 years of teaching experience and 13 years of research experience, Dr. Parthasarathi has made significant contributions to the field of e-learning, instructional design, learning management system, and educational video production. He has published 13 international and 5 national journal articles, along with 2 book chapters focusing on innovative educational technologies. Additionally, he has played a key role in institutional responsibilities like serving as the deputy coordinator of IQAC and coordinator for e-content development and learning management system at Bharatiya University. Dr. Parthasarathis expertise in flipped learning, Moodle-based education, and digital instructional methods continues to shape modern educational practices. We look forward to gaining insights from his vast experience and research. With this few introduction about the resource person, now the session is handed over to the Dr. Parthasarathi sir.
Ma'am, thank you. Thank you so much. Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, right. Good afternoon. Sorry, good morning, everybody. First of all, I would like to thank Dr. B. Sampat Kumar, sir, head of the department and professor of sociology and population studies of Bharatiya University, for inviting me to this lecture to offer my knowledge and share the information that I know. And I thank the college management, college principal, Dr. Nagaraj sir, and organizers, all other organizers, and I welcome all the participants to this session. Good morning once again. Okay, right now, during this session, I'm going to present on a topic: SCORM content development and deployment. Actually, this is a next step of e-content development. Okay. So I'm not going to stress more on e-content development, but I will stress on the SCOM content development during this session, and also deployment of the SCOM content, how to deploy the or distribute the SCOM content to the students. First of all, we should understand what is SCOM actually. It is expanded as a shareable content object reference model. Just this is an e-learning model, or otherwise it is called as a protocol or procedure, which helps the contents to communicate with the learning management system. Content, what is first of all e-content, electronic content? Any content, maybe of just a document file, a PDF file, a video, audio, anything. But mostly when we refer e-content, we usually talk about videos. So here also, during this session also, let us consider the videos. So when we upload on a learning management system, the content and the learning management system should interact each other. So that first of all, we should create an interactive content, interactive video. So we know what is video. Usually we record with help of a camera in a professional studio, or just with the help of screen recording software and all. I will show you during this session. I will demonstrate to you. So first of all, we will create a video, and that video would be usually distributed through an LMS like a Google Classroom. See, when we distribute straight away that video, how come we know whether the students have watched the video completely from the beginning to end? Did they skip any part of the video? We do not know. Okay. And also, while the students are watching the video, can we test them up to the so far watched content? Can we test whether they have learned that content or not? Okay. So if we add these two into a content, into a video, then that is called as an interactive content, interactive video. So we try to monitor the student whether they are watching the video completely. Second, while watching the video, we are assessing the student with the content what they have learned so far. Okay, so these two components are interactivity in video, and that is called as interactive video. And creating that type of interaction is called SCORM-based content. Actually, there are several e-learning standards available, but SCORM is a popular standard. So that we are, most of the LMS supports SCORM, and that's why we are also talking about SCORM-based content in this session. Right. We know that there are three main type of classrooms that we practice in the present scenario. One is physical classroom, which is normal, regular classroom that we conduct. Next is virtual classroom, that also we know since COVID, we are all popular, familiar to use the Zoom meetings, Google Meet and all. And the classes conducted through this type of video conferencing tool is called as virtual classroom. The next type of classroom is flipped classroom. See, uh, this type of classroom is going to be the future of the regular teaching and learning. What is flipped classroom? Flipped classroom is just flipping the existing practice inside the classroom and outside the classroom. See, in higher education setup, usually we are given 1 hour for one subject, okay, one class. So the teachers, what we do, mostly we present the content for 30-40 minutes and we offer less than 15 minutes for interaction. That is to get clarified by the students, to get clarify the doubts. So when we offer only less than 15 minutes for interaction, the education researchers, they have already they have a proof that when there is a one-way communication inside the class, when there is a one-way communication inside the class, lower order learning only are promoted. When more interaction happens, usually higher order learning is promoted. So what is lower order learning and higher order learning? I think you are all familiar with the Bloom's taxonomy, and there are 3 domains: cognitive, psychomotor, and affective domain. And usually most of the transactions are cognitive related. So here, let us take the cognitive domain. There are 6 levels under the cognitive domain: remembering, understanding, applying, analyzing, justifying, and creating. So we say the first 3 level, the remembering, understanding, applying capabilities, are lower order learning. Okay, lower order capabilities. The next, analysis, justifying, and creating, are higher order capabilities. So the students should be allowed to do higher order learning inside the classroom so that they will be capable of the critical thinking and problem solving ability. See, the first 3 levels, remembering, only recalling of the existing content. Understanding, just understanding various aspects, comparing one another. Applying, whatever they have learned, just they will apply in the real time. So these 3, we say they are lower order learning. Okay. So what happens inside the classroom, in regular classroom? As I said earlier, most of the time, nearly 40 minutes are spent for presentation. So instead of spending more time for presentation, why don't we spend more time for interaction so that higher order learning will happen inside the classroom and critical thinking and problem solving abilities will be improved. Okay, so how to do this? So don't the teacher want to present inside the classroom? Without presenting, how can the student interact with the interact with the teachers? Okay, first of all, the teacher has to present the content. Only then the students can interact. So here what we do, why don't we record the one-way communicating part, which is the presentation part, where the teacher only speaks continuously. So why don't we record that as a video and provide to the students so that the student will watch the video before they come to the classroom. Okay. So before they enter into the classroom, they will watch the video and enter, so that inside the classroom, maybe the teacher will talk related to the video which was distributed earlier for maybe 10 to 15 minutes. Then after that, let the interaction, maybe peer interaction and teacher to student interaction, be dominated inside the class. Okay, so then higher order learning will be promoted. So here what I would like to say, we should, as a teacher, we should be capable of producing that videos, isn't it? So I told you, let us record the presentation part and provide to the student before they come to the class. So how to record that? Usually the recording happens in a professional video recording setup, professional studios. Okay, but unfortunately, in Indian setup, can all the institutions have a professional video studios? No. So there are 30,000, more than 30,000 colleges in the name of self-financing, government aided colleges, universities and all. So can all these institutions can have a separate professional video recording studio to produce the contents, video contents for the teachers? It is not possible. Okay. Why it is not possible is because of these four reasons which I have listed: human resource, infrastructure, time, money. So if we have a studio, then there should be a separate cameraman, an editor, a graphic designer, instructional designers. So can the institution appoint these human resources for this particular purpose? Recording alone. Okay, so that is a question. This is a recurrent expenditure where every month they have to pay for these human resources. So are all higher education institutions willing to do? That is a question mark. Next is infrastructure, where we should first of all build a studio, isn't it? For constructing a studio itself, it would cost around 30 to 40 lakhs. And also regularly we have to update the infrastructure facilities like cameras, software, hardware, that is computers and all. Uh, See, some 5 6 years back, if you purchase an equipment, you can use it for 6 7 years. But nowadays, you see, the upgradation, the updation of a software or even a hardware comes regularly within 6 months, 1 year. So after 1 or 2 years, your systems will become obsolete. You have to replace it. So continuously, even for infrastructure, that is, except the studio setup, that is soundproof room, except the room, the facilities inside the room, like cameras, software and all, has to be replaced regularly. Okay, so this is also another thing. Next, time is also an important factor where, see, for recording 1 hour of video, at least a teacher has to spend 3 to 4 hours, more than 4 hours, okay, inside the studio room. Because we teachers are all familiar with talking in front of the students in face to face. But we are just now practicing to speak in front of the cameras. So for many reasons, we are not actors like who regularly talk before the camera. So we should get practiced to this system, isn't it? So we take at least more than 3 to 4 hours for recording at least 1 hour of video. Okay. So what happens for multiple subjects and so many subjects in multiple degrees offered in an institution? It takes thousands of hours to record all the subjects. And the last one is money, which is required for the human resources and infrastructure, both in recurrent and non-recurrent way. So because of these limitations, in India, we cannot demand all the institutions to have a professional setup to create the video contents for flipped classrooms. So what we shall do is, we shall use some cheaper tools that are available, that we can install in our laptop or a desktop itself, and we can produce the videos. We can produce the e-contents, and we can utilize that videos in the classroom to implement the flipped classroom. And what are all the benefits of flipped classroom? That first point already we saw. One is it promotes higher order learning and it is flexible for the students. So they can repeatedly watch the content, isn't it? So I think all of us know about that one. The second one is uh, the production of e-content is beneficial for both institution as well as for the faculty, the teacher. See, even during the promotions and all, there are separate points, marks awarded for the teacher if they have produced e-contents. So the contents you produce will also be helpful in gaining those marks, number one. Number two, the institution also can say that they have a huge number of e-content and the students uh, can learn in their institution through blended mode, means as face to face as well as through online mode. Next important thing is, if the institution and the faculty members have this e-content implemented through learning management system, during the NAC also NAC visit, you can get score for the institution if you have implemented e-content based learning management system and if you have developed e-content. Okay, so these are all the benefits, and there are various instructional methods usually we practice for producing the video based content. One is lecture based content, demonstration, collaborative. I think all of us know what is lecture based content. A teacher will speak, maybe they will use PowerPoint presentations for the support. And demonstration is demonstrating the activities like laboratory activities, uh, recording the activity and providing to the students. Collaborative videos are the ones where the experts, two or three experts, will talk about a topic and that is recorded and provided to the students. Okay, and these are all presentation skills required for a teacher, that the teacher should talk just by facing the camera in extempo. It should not be a spoken tutorial, means there are many tutorials where PowerPoint presentation will appear on the screen, but the teacher's face will not appear. Just a voice will come behind. Even there are software where which helps to convert the text to speech. Just even with that, people produce the PowerPoint and audio-based spoken tutorials. Okay, we should not uh, give that type. And description of visuals and all should be clear. We should speak in front of the camera and avoid plagiarisms. These are all certain presentation skills. Okay. So for producing the uh, video, as I told, we can use some cheaper tools, isn't it? I told. See, one such tool is Microsoft PowerPoint itself. I don't know how many of you know that the PowerPoint presentation itself supports creating video content. See, for example, let me take a new presentation. Okay, so just open the presentation and just you go to the tab which is on the top called record. This record tab will be available only from the 2021 Microsoft Office version or Microsoft 365 version. You will not see this option in previous older versions. So go to record. Okay. And then you shall click on this cameo button. And here you should switch on the camera. Since I have used my camera here in Zoom. It is not allowing me to use it there. So what I shall do, first switch off the camera in Zoom, and now again try here. Yes, see, I'm appearing here. Now, you can go to camera format tab option, where you can change the properties of the background and the shape of the video and all. And again, let me go back to the record tab. And if you click on the from beginning button, it will start recording. Actually, it will not start recording, just the screen will appear. Again, if you press this record button, recording will be started. Okay, but here on the top, there is one part called as notes tab. Okay, notes section. See, you can uh, see sometimes the topics or the sentences what we have put in the PowerPoint presentation may not be enough for talking continuously. So we may need some hints and all. So what we shall do, we shall type the notes in the notes section here at the bottom. Okay. For example, let me put definition and history usage like this. And if you press this button again from the beginning button, now you see the notes, whatever you have typed will appear on the top. So now, while you are in this particular slide, if you need more information to talk continuously, you can see this hints and talk. Okay, so this part will not be recorded. Only your presentation slide will be recorded and your video will be recorded. Okay, right. So in the meantime, at the bottom, you can see the pen options and all colors and all. You can also write like a whiteboard. Okay, right. Now let me click on this record button. 3, 2, 1, and the recording started. Now I will talk about what is instructional designing. I will talk the definition and say some history and also the purpose of instructional designing and all, and move on to the next topic. Since I didn't type any notes here there in the editing page, it is not appearing. It is empty here. Right. After presenting all this, you just press the stop video recording button. And if you go back, see in each and every slide, that particular video will be recorded. The whatever you spoke for this part will be recorded here, and whatever you spoke for this will be recorded here. Right. So if you want to export this part alone, this video alone separately, yes, you can do. Just right click and save media as. Okay. And next thing is, if you want to export the complete talk, then you just go to the record tab again and click on export to video option. Okay. If you click on this, okay. Do you want to export? Yes. Browse and mention the place. Let it be exported on the desktop. Okay. Right. So we have exported the video. And you see that video is available here. So apart from this, you can also use the tools like See, Clipchamp. Okay. And also there is another tool with more features called as Adobe Captivate. Can also use that tool. Okay. So by using these type of tools, you can produce the video content. Now, our session is about SCORM content, isn't it? How to convert this video that we recorded into a SCORM content, that I will demonstrate now. So any video that you have can be added with the interactivities. Okay, interactions. Now let me go to a software called Captivate. Okay, this is the tool which is helpful to produce SCORM-based contents, to convert the existing videos to SCORM content. Okay, see here, this is the software's first screen. Here I am going to select this blank project and click on create. Okay, so at the bottom you will see the timeline, and first of all let me delete this bar, and I will import the video which I had already recorded. And on desktop, instructional designing, and click OK. Right. So actually I recorded the video in full HD, and I have a lower resolution here, because after I export the SCORM content, it should occupy my shared screen in Zoom. Okay, so that's why I kept a lower resolution. Okay, so this is my video. And see, the video timeline is shown at the bottom. Okay, right. See, here we have an options to add the questions in between the video. How to do that? If you go to slide, and if you click on this knowledge check slide option, enable this multiple choice or any type of questions you want, you can add. Let me add 2 questions. Click OK. Okay, actually I have added 2 questions. We have to modify the text and all. Okay, so here let me put Q1, and here let me put Q2. And okay, now let me go back to the first slide where I kept the video. Now you should decide at which place the first question should appear and which place second question should appear. So when the question raises on the screen, only if the student answers that question correctly, it will allow the students to continue. Otherwise, it will stay there itself, or even we can make the student to watch the previous part of the video again. So like that, you see here, let me click on the plus symbol and click here and insert. Okay. So I have inserted the first question, and let me add the second question after some time. Let me click on the plus symbol, select the question. I've added the second question at this place. So how the students, if they answer wrongly, how to make them to again watch the first part of the video. Okay, so that I will show you now. Let me go to the question slide, and here in this panel, you will see so many options like the number of choices can be increased, shuffle answers. So every time this question is shown, the choices will be shuffled. And here are the captions that will appear on the screen whenever the student interact, the buttons that will appear on the screen and all. But now at present, I'm going to the bottom where I will disable this infinite attempt. If the student answers wrongly in the first attempt itself, I will make them to go to a particular place. Okay. So at what place I want to make them to start the video at this place. Okay. Let me give a mark as B1 and let me go to this question. And here, okay, on the last attempt, they should go to this bookmark, which is B1. Okay, now let me show you how this functions. Let me come to the first slide and click on preview and HTML5. Okay. See, actually the video is playing. Okay, this question appears. Actually, A is the correct answer. I think so. Okay. Yes, A was the correct answer. I was selected. Right, now let me click on B and click on the submit button. You see, again, it plays from the beginning because I answered it wrongly. Okay, if I answer it correctly, then it will allow the student to continue. See, here it is playing forward. Okay, so but in actual SCOM contents, the students will not be provided with this play bar because if they are provided, just they will drag back and forth, isn't it? So there are options to disable this and all, but at present, just to show what is a SCOM content, I just shown you this one. Okay, right, because we have limited time. Now, we have prepared as COM content, interactive content. Now we should export this. First of all, let me save this file on the desktop. And now we should export this COM content. How to do that is by pressing the file menu and clicking on publish. Before that, we should do some setting changes. Okay, where it should be done is under this quiz reporting, we should enable this and mention that we are going to distribute this as a SCOM content for this particular learning management system. Okay, see, there are other standards also, AICC, XAPI and all. Let me select a SCOM 1.2 or 2004. 2004 was the recent version. And there are other changes here. I told you, no, to track the student of how far they have watched the video. So that is here. So all these are self-explanatory only. Just because we have limited time, I will just skip these things. Now I have modified the setting. Now let me publish this one. Let me publish this on the desktop itself. Okay, as a zip file, because the final SCOM content will be in the form of zip file. Okay, click OK. And let me, okay, you might see, this is the SCOM file. If you double click and open, there will be a number of files like questions, activities you have added, and the video content. You can also bring any number of videos here. So like that, all the information will be available inside the zip file. So this is the SCOM content that we have prepared. Now let me show you how to distribute this SCOM content. So I told you from the beginning itself, uh, this SCOM content should be distributed over a learning management system. Okay. What is learning management system? It is just a software or a website which helps the teachers and students to interact each other. And teachers can monitor, that is track and report prepare reports, give this assignments and all, give tests, conduct tests and all, and grade the student. Like this, we can do so many things. The best example is Google Classroom. Like this, there are so many learning management systems available. But one popular LMS is the Moodle Learning Management System. So during this session, after this, I will also demonstrate to you how to install Moodle-based learning management system in your institution. Okay, so before that, let me show you how to distribute this COM content, what we prepared over the Moodle learning management system. So why Moodle is popular is because of several reasons. The first important reason is it is an open source and free. And there are a very big global community where if you find any trouble in using, you can contact them and get clarified. And it consists of more flexible and rich features. If you take Google Classroom, there are little bit features like you can distribute the content, conduct assignment, and conduct a quiz or conduct a test with a limited feature. But in Moodle, there are so many options available. So that's why it is popular. Okay. There are features like forum, discussion forum, wikis, blogs, chat, workshops, other than the basic tools like distributing the content, conducting assignment and all. Other than that, we have so many features. Okay, right. Now, let me show you how to distribute the uh, learning management system. Distribute the SCOM content that we had prepared. Let me log in with the Moodle learning management system of our university. And later, after this, I will also show you how to install a learning management system in your institution. Okay, because this is an open source site. So now, let me open a temporary course created for this purpose. First of all, I should enable this edit mode as a teacher and add an activity. Click on this COM package, give a name, and upload that as SCOM package. See, just like that, you cannot upload any SCOM package, okay? Only if it is a proper one, which was created properly with the proper tool, it will allow you to upload. Otherwise, it will say that it is not a proper SCOM file. Yes, it is a proper one, so it allowed. And click on save and return to course. Okay, see, it is uploaded. Now let me show you how this will appear for the students. Let me go to another window. Log in as a student. Okay. See, if the student goes to their course, they will see this package that we have uploaded. And now you see the student will watch the video. Okay. So in between, see the questions are appearing and all. And if the student quits, okay, if they didn't complete this video, thank you for exiting the content. You may now navigate away from this content. Okay. Now, let us check what happens, how the teacher can monitor. Okay, let me click on this COM content again as a teacher. Okay, and if you click on this reports, see this is me logged in as a teacher, and temp 2 and temp 1 are the students. Temp 1 is the student who already logged in to participate in this SCOM content. They have one attempt and click on this one. And you see these many seconds the students were inside and they didn't complete the video. Okay. Even if you have given the quiz, separate questions, then that score will also be transferred to this database, LMS database, and will be visible here. And later that score can also be shown on the grades page where it will show against the SCORM content. Okay. So like this, you can prepare the SCORM contents with full interactivity, which will help the students to learn, and also that will help the teachers to monitor. And also this SCORM content will support a flipped classroom setup where the students will learn and enter into the classroom, and inside the classroom we can conduct more interactions, discussions. Okay. So this is about the SCORM content. I told you, I will show you how to install this Moodle learning management system in your institution. That I will show you now. Let me log out of this one. Okay. Okay. See, these are all the setups through which you can install an intranet-based learning management system and internet-based learning management system. So if you install in an intranet setup, this can be accessed only inside your campus. If you install in an internet setup, then it can be accessed from anywhere. Okay. Anywhere outside the campus also. Right. What are all required for installing a learning management system in an institution? First of all, a system, a computer, okay, which will act as a server. That is required. So inside that server, we should install these 4 software. One is Apache, PHP, MySQL or MariaDB, and Moodle. And all these 4 are open source, freely available on the internet. So you can just download and install in your computer, and that system will become a learning management system. Okay, that computer will become a learning management system accessible computer. So anybody inside the campus can access that computer, and that will serve the learning management system, right? Nobody will question because these are all open source software. See here, first of all, Apache, where you can find download Apache. Just if you search Apache on Google itself, it will divert you to this place. But just I'm going to type and show you. It is apachelounge.com. apachelounge.com. There is a site called apache.org. That is the main site. But if you want to install in a Windows operating system based computer, then you should download the software here only. Okay. After reaching this place, you just click on the download button on the left hand side. And here you will see the options. This is the recent version. This is older versions. Right. And here you will see 2 options. One is for 64-bit operating system, 32-bit operating system. I believe all of us have 64-bit operating system nowadays. So if you just download and double click, it will get installed. Okay. It will get installed in your computer in C drive. See, it will appear like this on the C drive directly, Apache 24. So this is the way you should install the Apache. Okay, I told you we require 4 software. So the Apache can be downloaded and installed. I have installed already in my system. Okay, so I'm not going to download and install because it will take some time for downloading and installing. Next is PHP. Okay. Now let us go to the PHP website, which is php.net. Okay. If you go to this site, this place will provide you to download the files for Okay, if you go to download, it will allow you to download the files for Linux systems. But if you want to download it for Windows, then this is the place. Okay. Right? And sorry. Right. So here there are several options. Don't confuse with these options. There will be 6 different files available. See, the recent PHP version is 8.4.3. The previous one is 8.3.16. But for 8.4.3 itself, there are several options. Okay. x86. These are all for 32-bit systems. And these two are for 64-bit systems. And among this, there are two types, non-thread safe and thread safe. Better you download the thread safe. And here you should download this zip. And just if you, after downloading, if you unzip it in C drive, then PHP will be ready. So just I have unzipped it and I have kept in my C drive. Okay. So the PHP is also ready. And next one which we require is MariaDB or MySQL. So MariaDB is becoming popular as a substitute for MySQL because MySQL is now owned by Oracle. That's why this MariaDB is becoming popular. So let us download and install MariaDB. For that, you just visit the site mariadb.org. Okay. And if you click on this download button, automatically it will take you to this place where the software will be available for multiple operating system. By default, it identified this as a Windows system, and this is the recent version. Just if you click on this download, a file will be downloaded, and if you double click and install, MariaDB will be installed in your system. I have already installed MariaDB in my system. Okay. So like this, you can install these three. That is Apache, PHP, and MariaDB. Finally, Moodle. See, Moodle functions on these three. Okay. That's why first we should install these three. And the last one is Moodle. To download Moodle, you visit the site called moodle.org. Okay. And here on the top, you will see an option called downloads. If you click on this, right, see, this is the Moodle file actually. If you click on this, it will take you to this place. This is the recent version. These are all older versions. And the zip file is available here. If you click, then Moodle zip file will be downloaded. Okay, since it will take some time, I have already downloaded and kept in my system. So see, I have installed PHP, Apache, PHP, and also MariaDB. Over that, you should go to this place. You double click Apache and go to htdocs. And this is the file I have downloaded. Okay. So what you should do is you should unzip this Moodle file. That is, extract this Moodle file. Okay. It says it will get extracted here. Okay. It will say take some time. Let us wait for a few minutes. I should have extracted and kept this file also. And I think this one is not-
Hello, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
During downloading, can I ask some questions?
Yeah, sure. Can ask.
Okay, thank you for the presentation, sir. It was really nice, eye-opening for a person like me because we are not we are a scientific personality, so we don't have much background from the educational, especially the tools how we have used for the educational purpose. So it is really good information from your side. I had one question for you.
Yes,
The
ma'am.
four software you are telling, right? That one is
Yes,
only
ma'am.
institution only can download or use, or individual
No,
person.
ma'am. Anybody can download and install. See, if you want to practice, you can make your system itself as a server. So that see, that's how I'm doing now. In my laptop, I'm downloading and installing.
Okay.
So any individual can download and install.
Okay. And then if we share this one in the Moodle platform, nowadays all the students don't have the computer, right? So they can visible or using mobile to access this, or they
Yes,
need a
ma'am. Actually,
computer.
sure, ma'am. Moodle is an open source software, and also they have mobile support, which is also free.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
So,
so if you have a web server and if you put Moodle on it, everybody can access that through the mobile phone itself. But one thing is, intranet setup cannot be accessed through mobile phone. I told you there are
only
two
working in
ways.
campus.
Yes, ma'am. That
Mm,
this will not be working in mobile phone.
mm.
Only if you install this type, this will be accessible through mobile phones.
Oh, okay. Thank you, sir. I
Okay,
forget to
ma'am. Right.
introduce. I am Kritika, Dr. Kritika. I am working as a professor in Andhra University. Thank you, sir.
Welcome, ma'am. Welcome. Thank you. If there is any other queries also, I will interact now. Till this gets extracted. I should have kept extracted, but I forgot to do that.
Good morning, sir.
Ma'am, good morning.
Sir, it was a wonderful session and so many things we have learned in this session.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Such a kind of advancement in strong learning.
Sure.
I
Thank you,
was
ma'am.
really shocked to know that in PPT itself we can create recording. That was
Okay,
a great
ma'am.
shock. Thank you so much for that knowledge, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Yeah, in chat box, someone has put that site cloud-based LMS Moodle installation is available somewhere. Yes, there are support all over the India. See, if you want a professional support, you can also search on Google by searching with Moodle support. Or Moodle partners. Okay. Straight away, find your Moodle partner. Okay. So you can select the country and tell what type of institution you are and for what support you want. So these are all the people. And if you click on this, it will provide you the contact number, address, and all. You can also utilize this. Actually, during the Moodle installation, Apache, PHP, that MariaDB database, all these software will get installed in just 15 minutes. It will take only 15 minutes to download and install. But this Moodle alone, downloading, it will take less time. But this extraction, that unzipping alone, it will take much time. And even installation, real installation, it will take 10 to 15 minutes only. So within 1 hour, you can set up a learning management system server in a computer. Sorry, I should have extracted and kept, but I thought of showing it live. I didn't expect this much of time. I think my computer is occupied with some other computing powers. That's why it takes so much time. Otherwise, it won't take this much time. It will take 5 minutes.
Sir,
Yes, madam.
sir, only if you are having the 2021 version, all these things are possible to upload or download in our system.
Ma'am, no. See, that
Ah,
part is different. Actually,
okay.
so far we discussed 4 parts in our
Yeah,
session. First
yeah.
part is recording the video.
Mm,
Okay, for recording the video, you can use any tool. For that
okay.
only, I used Microsoft Office 2021.
Okay,
You
sir.
can also use Microsoft Office 365. Or
Okay.
there are other tools also like Adobe Captivate. Somebody will
Mm,
use OBS software. Somebody will use Microsoft Clipchamp. Like this, there are so many tools available for recording the video.
okay, sir.
For recording the
Okay.
video only, that Office 2021 is required. Next, converting the video into a SCORM content. So for that, we need uh, this SCORM working tool, that is Adobe Captivate. So actually there
Okay.
are tools like Articulate Storyline. There are tools like iSpring. Okay, so these are all popular tools for creating SCORM content. One is Articulate Storyline, another one is iSpring Suite, and the third is Adobe Captivate. Adobe Captivate is a cheaper tool, and also it is developed by the popular company called Adobe Systems. That's why I have used here. So the second part is converting the existing video into a SCORM content. For that, I used Adobe Captivate. And the third part is distributing the SCORM content on learning management system that I demonstrated. And the fourth part, which I am showing now, is installing the learning management system
Mm,
itself.
okay. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Right. Okay. So let this get unzipped. In the meantime, let me show you what are all the other features available in the Moodle learning management system. I think this will not waste the computing power required for unzipping. Right. See, let me go to the temporary course which I used earlier. See here, there are so many features. First of all, in Moodle, you can communicate with other person. It can be a teacher or a student just by using this messaging option. Okay. See, just if you search the student is not available here in this course. If I go to the course, okay. Okay. So like this, you can search and interact with the students. This is sending individual messages to the students. And if you want to send bulk messages to all the students, let me come back to this temporary one. If you go to participants, and you can select all the participants, students. Here I have only 2, isn't it? If you click on send a message, just if you type the message and if you send, it will go to them in both ways. One is if they are using mobile, it will go through mobile notification. And the second, it will also go through the email. Okay. So here email ID is a compulsory one when we add user. So it will go to the email also. So mobile notification and email. So this is one messaging option available. And individually, the student or teacher can also create a blog. But here now, let me talk about the academic features. First of all, you can create an attendance and maintain that in complete digital form. See here, if you click on attendance, can create an attendance. Let me mark it as none and save and return to course. Okay. So just I have created a structure. Now I have to describe the timetable so that every day after going to the class, during that hour, I will take the attendance. See, for example, if you have classes on every day from 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock, and it will ask when the semester started. Let me give it as January 1. And I have the class every day. So I will select all the days. Otherwise, if I have only on Monday, Tuesday, and Friday, I will select that alone. When is the semester going to end? Till April 30 of this semester. And if you click add, then automatically, as per the timetable you mentioned, the sessions will be added. So during that time, you can go and take the attendance. See, for example, today is the 31st Friday, and during the class, if you press this play button, it will list all the students. Most of the students will be present and few will be absent, isn't it? So if you click on this top one, all the students will be marked present. Selectively, you can mark absent, and finally, you can save. Once if you save, this will turn into a green color mark. And if you want to make changes again, you can click again and edit. Okay. Otherwise, see, unfortunately, for some reason, you postpone this class from 10 to 11 to 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock. Then you just change the timing here to 15 to 16, just 24 hours timing, and save. So this is shifted to postponed to 3 to 4 p.m. Okay. So, and this is a holiday. The system will not identify the holidays that comes on the weekdays. Okay. So if this is a holiday, just by clicking on the delete button, you can remove that one particular day's session alone. So like this, you can maintain the attendance. So if you go to the report part, you can see if you go to summary, it will show how many percentage of attendance they have obtained so far. And in total sessions, how much percentage they have obtained. And you can export this also in the form of Excel or CSV file and all. So this is one feature available. And next, like as usual in Google Classroom, you can also give assignments. But here there are more flexible features available. Say, let me create an assignment. here these features are similar to the one we see in Google Classroom. But here there are two options where we can allow the student to submit files, or else we can also make the student to type on the screen itself. But not only typing, if you enable this, this will allow the student to record a video or an audio in that box itself. So the student can also submit video and audio based assignments. Okay, right. And here are other things which are not available in Google Classroom kind of LMS. See, for example, if you want a student to participate in this assignment, if they had gained only this much percentage of attendance, or if they have completed the previous assignment, or if they have passed in the previous internal test that you have conducted, so you can also restrict this. So this assignment will get enabled only for the students who have attained that particular restriction. Okay, that particular stage. For example, attendance or the assignment that they have completed earlier, or the test they have passed, or a mark that they have obtained in that test or assignment. Like this, you can link with other activities also that is available. Okay. And also you can mention when this activity is set to be completed. Okay, okay, expected to be completed. So should they get a particular mark, or just if they click on this, will this get completed? So like this, there are several options. So these options you may not see in the ordinary Google Classroom kind of learning management system. Okay. So this is about assignment. And also you have a chat feature which will allow you to create a small chat room for your subject alone, so that you can monitor and the students can chat only about the subject within the subject. Okay. So like this, you have an option, and feedback is to get feedback from the student. And this file and folder are all options for distributing the material like PDF file, Word file, or video file and all to the student, and folder will help us to organize those files. That's all. And here we have another option called discussion forum, which is an important feature, and this will be more helpful for higher education setup particularly. There are different types of forums available here. A single simple discussion forum where there will be one discussion only, and all the students and teachers will be interacting on that discussion alone. So I think you know what is discussion forum. Okay. So like if you visit Microsoft forum, there will be different options for different software that they offer. For MS Office, there will be a separate forum, and for Windows, there will be a separate forum. For my Visual Studio, there will be a separate forum. So forum is for what? If you have any doubts, any problem in installation or working condition, you can go to that place and raise the doubt. So whoever knows answer for that doubt will be answering that question. Okay. So like this, the discussion forum works there. And here the teacher will create a forum for a particular purpose. Maybe after completing 2 or 3 units, the teacher will create a topic, and the students has to discuss on that topic. Here there are so many options, like allowing the student to provide attachment, and locking the discussion, and tracking the discussion, locking the discussion or the post and all. Okay. So there are blocking as a particular student alone from participating if they post any unwanted things like that. Like that, there are so many options available. Let me go there and see whether this has finished. Okay. I think it takes much time, and also it is time for us to complete the session. So unfortunately, I couldn't show the installation. Once if that unzip is over, here in this folder, just you should go to the browser and you should type localhost/Moodle. Okay, and it will show screens one by one, and you should just click next, next, next. And in a particular place, at last, you should give the username, administrator username and password. That's all. The installation will get over. Unfortunately, I couldn't show because this extraction takes much time, and already it is 1:10. And I thank you all for participating in this session. If you have any doubt, you can raise me. You can raise now. Okay, see, I think yes, it has completed. And you see here, if you type and I should bring this Moodle folder to the top. Okay. And if you type this, see, the installation will start like this. And this will take only few minutes. See, here it asks which language you want to prefer. Next, and what is the place for putting all the files, and which type of database you use. Okay. Okay. I think I gave yes. So actually, there will be a step where it will show the installation. Since I had already installed in the system, it comes directly to the administrative login page. So after showing all that installations step by step, it will come to this place. So just you have to confirm all these things. That's all. Now it is ready. The users. See, this is the administration page where you should add the users in this place, and you can add the courses and all here, and you can manage it. But you see, a Moodle kind of learning management system is not meant for individuals' usage, as Madam asked. Actually, this is usually should be installed for an institution when group of people want to use. Okay, we can also use it for individual purpose, but usually 99.99% people will use for a group of people. For that is for whole institution. Okay, with this information, I will stop my presentation. If there is any query, you can ask me. Otherwise, we can close the session. Thank you all for participating.
Thank you, sir. Dear participants, if there is any queries, please ask. Thank you, sir. Thank you for
Thank you,
spare
ma'am.
your
Okay,
valuable
ma'am.
time for insiders. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay, ma'am. Right. Thank you all. Bye.
Thank you, sir. The next session will be start by 2 p.m.